What's up, lovelies? It's Sarita here, and I'm doing your tarot card reading for the week with this deck here, which is the Osho Tarot deck, which I'm in love with, truly in love with. It is a new moon in Leo. Blocks are clearing. Things are moving forward. Clarity is happening. Confidence is in, right? I'm sure some of you feel it, but hard work is definitely on the table. This is definitely feel-good energy, and I have a very strong Saturn influence in my chart when I was young, the very first 30 years of it. So even I am not as serious as I can be. I've been doing good. I'm lightening up. A lot of us have to lighten up. These are the new angel cards. And let me show you the box. This is the angel card sigils. And these symbols are very, very neat and powerful. So we'll be working with them today also for this weekend reading. This is the book that came with it. It showed up today, which I thought was really good. I'm checking out what week we're doing this reading for because I'm floating. Lemurian, crystal quartz, of course. You know, we got to use this big thing that we love so much on a new moon. It is very powerful. And, of course, these cards happen to be from the Angels of Atlantis, so it is quite proper that we use this along with it, or whatever you want to use. So this is for the week of the 17th, the 16th through the 22nd. That's what we're doing this for. And this is for August 2015. And the Osho Tarot deck, the cards that are coming up for this week, let me just pull a couple. For this week for everyone, what's coming up. First card, all right. Second card. I've got this, and it's saying one more. Oh. Okay. All right. So here we go. The very first card coming up in the Osho Tarot deck, right? We have politics. And let me get the light right here because it is starting to turn into twilight, it looks like here. All right, there it is. Now this card, when I see it, what I'm looking at is authenticity. I'm seeing authenticity, someone who may be playing the role and trying to be something they're not, someone trying to paint a picture of something that they don't have, something they may want, but reality, being realistic. This is also a message that I'm picking up that's saying, be who you are, and you don't have to try to be somebody else for someone else. People need to accept you as you are, just as you are. And if they don't, tough. It's all good. Things are going to be okay regardless. This is also a sign to stand up and simply push forward. There may be a bunch of drama around or something that is going to come up, or I'm feeling that it's already come up. That's what angels are saying. In the midst of some controversy, some family foolishness, and sometimes people need something to do with their time. A lot of idle time, then this kind of stuff happens. What we have in the picture, there's a snake in the picture, and the snake has its shaker moving like this. And the snake is basically holding up a mask. So could be some two-faced people in the midst, people that are not who they say they are, possibly, and some of us could need to drop some visions of who we think others are and allow them to show us who they are. This is what this card is showing again, the politics card. That's the first one. The next card coming up from the Osho Tarot deck is possibilities. And the first card that came up, that was basically in the tarot deck. This would be the Seven of Swords, okay? In this deck, it's the Seven of Air. Here we have the number 2 card of possibilities. And the number 2 card of possibilities, let me get you to see it. Basically having to do with the 2 of Wands, fire, the fire element. Someone who has a humongous vision, and it's so big and vast that maybe they aren't able to see exactly where they fit into the picture. Trying to ground themselves. It's a time for grounding yourself, but it's also a time to make a choice. And there are many choices on the table, but maybe you don't feel comfortable with doing the actual concrete grounding, moving forward, planning yet. This new moon right now that is here, it's going to be strong for the next, within 3 days. Of course, the closest to that, the beginning of that moon would be, it was 10:35, I think, Eastern Standard Time, or whatever it is for your area, for your time zone. But 3-day window, sit down, write out a little plan, write down 3 things, write down something you can do to begin moving forward, because doors are opening. That's what this is saying. Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. This looks like an eagle flying overhead. Perhaps you want to look up what eagles, what they mean, is showing here also. That's what I'm picking up on. But there may be so many valleys, peaks, highs and lows, but you can get through this, truly. The next card coming up we have is the Mind card. And when I see this, I see the swords, because in this deck it's either it's the page, but anyway, it's basically letting me know not to focus on that, but too much is going on. It's either the page or the knight, but it's a card basically letting you know that there's just too much going on. And this card reminds me of the Tower card, and I'll bring it a little closer so you can see it. But basically, chaos, mind, too much going on within. There's a need to focus, because this fiery energy right now is like, I'm ready to make things happen. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to step into a whole new doorway. And even though options are there, even though there's optimism, like really a lot, and it can be overwhelming. So we've already gotten 2 cards that have to do with the mind. So there's a certain cloudiness there, perhaps, about what to do and where to go. Drop some of it, let some of it go, and ease your mind. You don't have to do it all right now. Forget that. Take your time. The next card, number 4, participation. Looks like a peaceful card, and it has some neat symbol on it. All right. And with this card, basically, there are hands that are all coming together in different colors. Got yellow, blue, red. Well, yeah, that's like a reddish orange. Yellow, we have green, and we have blue. And the hands are all with their palms pointed upward, facing the sky. And there's a spiral coming up from the bottom, and their hands are there. And it's like they're all going to turn their hands over, is what I'm visualizing, and allow this energy to flow into them and share it at the same time. And it's basically an energy of the Four of Wands. This is letting you know, don't stand on the outside, and to go ahead and join in. There's some agreement, some sort of an opportunity this week that is opening up, that is going to assist with setting the foundation right and getting things set up the way that you want them to. And this moon is a very good time right now to go ahead and get that started, to go ahead and get it done, to set it up, and to make it happen. You know, perhaps you've been sitting on the sidelines, wondering who is in your corner. I feel like this is also having to do with spirit guides that are there, that are letting you know that they are there sharing in wonderful energy with you and yours, and to not fear what you cannot see, but to trust the process. I see that very strongly. Now, the next card coming up is exhaustion. And exhaustion coming up, excuse the siren in the background. For some reason, when I start doing the reading, certain parts of it will hear a siren, which lets me know that it's a very important part of the reading, so participation. Okay, participate. And exhaustion. From dealing with this type of fun stuff with people, this Seven of Swords types of energy, two-faced it, backstabbing, backbiting, some groups have this energy, clicking, negative clicks, and feeling like you have to prove something to somebody to be a part of something, and that could be exhausting. Some of you this week, and with all this is the Nine of Wands energy here. So this person, they have been collecting. When I see this, there's a collection of stuff. And this Leo new moon, it wants people to really clear out their closet, clear out their space, make room for fun, let their hair down, and have a good time. Laugh. Really deal with spontaneity. Yeah, spontaneous energy, and just, having some laughter. And even if things are not just the way you want them to be, letting your hair down, letting life be good to you, letting the good things in, saying yes more. Some of us have to learn how to say yes. We may have been hurt so many times that we say, no, I don't want what you have, because it may have a price associated with it, so I'm not interested. So you got this Nine of Wands. There's a good side to the Nine of Wands, to all the cards. So get out, let some of that stuff go. If you feel heavy and weighed down from working on the computer and just being caught up in a bunch of stuff, drop it and move into the direction that you know is going to feel better, because this stuff here, it's not that important. Whatever that is, something that has accumulated, it's not so important. There's a lot of energy also around love also. And I see that with these two cards here. And we also have the number 2 of possibilities. So there's some possibilities having to do with love. But there can be this energy going on, which is postponement. The 4 of air. And what is that talking about? It's talking about someone who says they want something, but then they're going back and forth on their word. They aren't sure one minute they are sure. You do have Venus retrograde right now, so sometimes people are not really that sure with this type of energy. And it's okay. Enjoy what you can, and don't get in too deep. unless you're already in with someone already. Because, again, you got this right here, and this has to do with that Venus retrograde energy, which is not completely it, but someone new. You may not see what is all there, and you may have something like this hiding behind this happy face, and you don't really want to do that, because once the hocus pocus, beautiful energy of Venus has worn off, when it gets ready to go direct and it changes and it shows what's really there, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that, because then you might be looking like this. So don't do that to yourself, because some of you all you don't want to do this to yourself by accumulating unwanted things that just turn to be like a monstrosity to you. All right? Instead, participate in your own happiness, your own vision, and get out of your mind. And this this new moon, and Leo is saying to get out there and experience it. Get out of the box. Get out of the box and get out in reality and bring color to that. Imagine the possibilities. It is a great energy also to visualize and to think about the happiest things that could happen. It is that. What are the possibilities that can happen with this energy? And it's saying for you to go ahead and visualize it. But then it's saying to get out of the box and to go out there and deal with that energy and go and do it. And you'll be happy. You'll find joy in it. Get out in nature and deal with it. Now, that was 6 cards. We're going to do the other Angels of Atlantis deck, the Angel Heart Sigils. And this is by Stuart Pearce. And we're going to pull a card from this for overall guidance for the week. Sorry, this is so long. This is my first time, I think, in a long time, maybe over a year, doing a live video. So here we go. Overall guidance for the week for everyone. We have magnification. And magnification by Archangel Metatron, having to do with seeing the possibilities, focusing, being determined. Some of you are like, I'm not going to rest until I get what I want. This energy is telling you, before we even got this, some of you need to get rest, because this is already happening. This is already on the brink, that you have nothing to worry about, right? So, no worries. Take a look at this symbol. Focus on that. And think about what you want to magnify. What are you magnifying with your mind this week? What are you focusing on with your mind and magnifying? What do you not want to magnify? And think about what you want to see more of. This is what this week has to do. Some of you are doing a lot of shopping right now. You just remember, when you're dealing with the Venus retrograde, that you don't want to go too radical, because you may change your mind and not like what you purchase. So on the onset, this is about focusing on some positive things. Archangel Metatron is going to assist this week, or any angel that you want to work with, but specifically this week is our guidance, working with Archangel Metatron, to see a bigger picture, to see an expanded focus, and to be one with our vision. Okay? Even me this week, what I'm working on is another plan. We're extending the plan, working on the plan, tweaking the plan. Because you'll never be done with wanting desiring something, visualizing more, and that's good. Being in a human body, this is what we do. We create, we co-create. So enjoy your week. I do see a lot of passion going on in these cards and some confusion too. But breathe it in, focus on you, focus on what you can do for yourself, and everything is going to work out and be okay. And do call on the angels and your guides to assist you. And pray, meditate, set your intentions. And do let me know how you like the video. Like, subscribe, and share. And know that I appreciate you all for following my channel. You all are most awesome. And I am so lucky to have you here with me on this journey. This is going to be a great week. And keep your head up. All right? Keep your head up, the angels say. Many blessings and hugs to you and to yours. And I hope you like the new deck. This is so cool. I do like it. And enjoy your new moon also. And I send you all many blessings. This is a special edition, a little long, but you know how we do. Beyond that, let's set our intentions with this new moon and focus on what we want to see grow and expand, and you shall see it, because that is what the universe is here to help us all to do. All right? Peace, love, and light to you and yours, and do check out the links below if you want to work with me. And definitely, if you're looking to set up an appointment on my calendar to do a clarity session before you get a reading, be sure to pay, then schedule, all right? So I have to have you schedule, then pay afterwards, and then we'll work together. My schedule is not so free as I can do a bunch of discovery sessions as I did, and I have to make sure I have some serious people who want to work, okay? A lot of serious people did contact me also. We worked together, but hey, I just want to make sure that you keep your appointment. Make sure you check your times and check the time zone times. And the calendar actually is smart. It actually will sync with the time zone that you're in, okay? Just make sure you make a note of the time of your appointment. And I look forward to speaking with you and doing readings for you all. And I'll be reading for you for the month very soon. Look for the video tomorrow so I can tell you more about me also. If you have any questions about me, about things, just ask. Some of them I'll be able to answer in the upcoming videos, all right? And if you want something personal, definitely look forward to getting a reading in the future, and I look forward to talking with you. Peace, love, and light. All right, later.